we sit at a table, delightfully spread, and teeming with good things to eat. And daintily finger the cream-tinted bread, just needing to make it complete. A film of butter, so yellow and sweet, well suited to make every minute a dream of delight. And yet while we eat, we cannot help asking, what's in it? Oh, maybe this bread contains alum or chalk or sawdust chopped up very fine, or gypsum and powder, about which they talk, terra alba just out of the line. And our faith in the butter is apt to be weak, for we haven't a good place to pin it. Annatto so yellow and beef fat so sleek. How I wish I could know what is in it. That pepper perhaps contains coconut shells, and the mustard is cottonseed meal. That coffee in soup of baked chicory smells, and the terrapin tastes like roast veal. The wine which you drink never heard of a grape, but of tannin and coal tar is made. And you could not be certain, except for the shape, that the eggs by a chicken were laid. The salad which bears such an innocent look, and whispers of fields that are green, is covered with germs, each armed with a hook, to grapple with liver and spleen. No matter how tired and hungry and dry, the banquet how fine don't begin, till you look at the past and the future and sigh, how I wonder, what's in it?
Have some soup, sir. It's good for you.
What's in it?
Chicken, vegetables, salt.
Do you trust the chicken?
I made it from scratch.
Oh, scratch, hey? Not hatch. You didn't see it hatch, did you?
Of course not.
Well, yeah. Did you grow these vegetables? Know the provenance of this salt?
They were right. The other nurses were right about you.
Oh, that I won't eat mystery meat?
That you're crazy.
Just making a point. Yeah, next time you find a box in your larder and say something's made from scratch, or scratch harder.
Go hungry, old man.
All right. I guess I'll have some. Probably won't kill me.
He's eating!
Oh, Terry!
It's a miracle!
Terry, save me!
No, save me.
Oh, that woman, she serves a Dewey's chicken.
Looks beyond reproach to me.
Looks.
Will you please eat the soup? I'm here because you got a letter, a package from the government. Power of attorney. I can open it.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have signed that.
Dribble, Stephen, Corporal. They were found by a North Korean refugee around the neck of a corpse. Any idea who that was?
I don't know. I lost them.
When you were missing?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, it was a long time ago. I forgot.
You never forget anything. You're lying to me.
Well, my hearing's gone bad.
A lie is a knife that cuts between us.
There's nothing between us.
Just your dog tags around a corpse in Korea.
Try the soup she made from scratch.
Huh?
All right. Now, why can't you live with a lie? Just a little one. Yeah, and once again, tell me how healthy I look.
The truth, or I'm not coming back.
Oh, I knew I'd have to explain it. One day, and again, and again.
Again what?
It all started in the war.
In Korea?
No, Cuba. The Spanish-American War, 1898, and Teddy Roosevelt was leading the Rough Riders up San Juan Hill.
Forward, men! This beast down! Help! Bushwhacker! Get it! Oh! Will they live?
Well, they're not shot.
Get away! Men! You get out!
There were more casualties from tainted meat than there were from the enemy. That's when Roosevelt swore that one day he'd clean up our food.
What does that have to do with Korea?
A few years later, in 1902, a young man named Frederick Dribble
Great-great-grandpa.
left the farm.
Goodbye, Ma. Goodbye, Pa. I'm off to the big city, Washington, D.C.
Sure you don't want to spend your life toiling in the field?
It's a big world out there, a world of industry and machines, and I'm going to be a big cod.
I packed you some food. I don't know if they have that there.
Don't be silly. There's food everywhere.
Young Fred had gotten a job at the Department of Agriculture, a very big machine indeed.
Hey, did you hear about Sutton? He filed an HR 41 for an HR 41A for a Type 3 grazing license with no clearance.
He's in trouble.
Ahoy, new guy!
Salutations, new guy.
Fred Dribble.
Welcome to the Department of Agriculture.
We keep things growing.
Oh, bureaucracy, how we love thee.
Files and files and cross-index files.
We'll sort them into piles bureaucratically. You are now part of a gargantuan machine. The government enforces standards for our nation.
From how to plant your seeds to your packaging routine, the Department of Agriculture rules every corporation.
With bureaucracy,
The machinery of government has many, many parts, turning in a synchronized, sophisticated dance.
we have had complaints about occasional backlogs. Nonetheless, be certain each petition will advance.
Now you're a cog, Fred. A little one.
Oh, I'm so proud. One day I'll be a great big cod.
Yeah!
They take your papers from the in pile and add your little bar.
Then put them in the out pile and so on down the line.
The documents grow and grow until at last they park on a supervisor's desk.
Hey, what happened to mine? My application for a permit has taken 27 weeks.
To expedite the process, I'll use bureaucratic techniques. Alton, Ambrose, Anderson, Derendorfer, a quart of milk. Oh, that's where I left my shopping list.
Your application will be processed. Nothing will be missed. We know it's in here somewhere near the bottom of the pile. If we cannot find it, then it does not exist. Does not exist.
Until 47, then you can refile.
The principles of science applied to administration will cure the inefficiency that's plaguing the nation. With bureaucracy, men will build a brave new world.
Wait, what about women?
Oh, they're just a bunch of silly girls. Here's your desk with your very own stack of papers. Is that a basket of goodies from home?
Oh, yeah. My mom's afraid that there's not enough food here.
No food! This is the Department of Agriculture. Here, try this tinned beef.
Yeah, it ain't home cooking.
But taste is not our job.
You came on a good day, Fred. The Association of Chemical Engineers is having a meeting tonight.
Dr. Wiley is speaking.
Wiley, the biggest cog of them all. His analysis of the adulteration of maple syrup had busted the industry wide open. Chief chemist of the Agriculture Department, president of the American Chemical Society, lecturer, member of the Association of Official Agricultural Chemists, the American Association for the Advancement of Science, and the Chemical Society of Washington. Harvey Washington Wiley was the hot scientist in America.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is agricultural chemistry time. Are you ready?
Greetings and felicitations, my analytical associates. I bring you an invitation for participation in a gastronomic safari. Who am I? I'm the master of the microscope, the seer of peer review. I'm a chemist, a master chemist.
We be chemists too!
I'm detected with the testing, investigating food. That banquet on the table would scream poison if it could. That plain coconut shells in the mustard is cognaseed meal. That coffee in soup of chicory smells and the terrapin tastes like veal.
What's in it?
That's my question.
What's in it?
Don't you want to know?
What's in it?
Our whole profession is
What's in it?
borax is an antiseptic common in our foods. Manufacturers go crazy when I say that it's no good.
There is no preservative paralyzing foods decay.
Which doesn't also paralyze your stomach the same way. Sulfates and formaldehyde keep your beverage fresh. But they slowly build up until they cause you death.
Dr. Wiley, I hate to disagree, but there are many chemists who say a little bit won't hurt. Why are there arguments without virtue?
Mugwumps and troglodytes! Unreconstructed Johnnies! Shills for the big machine! All those so-called chemists will poison your cuisine! If you're going to poison, you'll get all your meals plus poison absolutely free.
Free! Free food!
Okay, boys. Boys! Get back to the lab.
Lab!
Come on, brain!
Oh, no, I told my mother I watched my diet. I'll meet you outside.
Oh, thank you, my dear. The tea is always sweeter, so buy a senorita.
Dr. Wiley, I'd like to help you with your experiments.
Oh, sorry, no babies, geriatrics, invalids, or, women.
I don't want to be a guinea pig. I want to be a chemical analyst.
A woman? A chemist? A chemist? A woman?
We have brains, you know.
Why, of course. And yours is clearly above average. But the lustrousness of your hair reveals you're still a savage. So fetch me another drink, dear, and let me watch you go. Check out our bustle, boys. It's the best part of the show.
Unreconstructed mugwump. I'd like to mug his wump.
Crazy experiment, huh?
It's the boldest exploration of toxicity ever performed, and I won't be analyzing it.
Analyzing? You know what those analysts will be analyzing?
Everything that comes out, the hair, the sweat, the...
Yeah, that too. Number 1 and 2. You don't want to touch that?
For the cause of science.
Wouldn't you rather bake cookies?
Cookies? That's how this got started. How does it work? I asked my father. Go bake cookies, is what he had to say. How does it work? I asked my teachers. They gave me an apron and took my microscope away. They said my place was by the stove, gathering recipes. I combine in the oven's heat, releasing gas bubbles so the cookies get plumper. I know how it works, I told my father. So what? Is what he said to me. I know how it works, I told my teachers. Such erudition, they said, distracts from your femininity. Why are women barred from the study of this world? Why do men treat us as though we have no brains? They whistle at me, so they must know I'm a girl. And as soon as I talk science, they act like I'm insane. Am I doomed to a life of just cooking? When I belong in a laboratory. I'm not dumb just because I'm good looking. Please save me from this purgatory. How it works is my life's passion. Let me take a chemistry class. How it works is what they should teach me. But Wiley just looks at my ass.
Oh, the soul of a scientist and the body of a woman.
No soul. I'm an atheist.
Masterful, inspiring. You are a Moses given to the people by God.
You are the wind in my sails, Miss Lakey.
Let me blow you.
Oh my, what a splendid specimen. Let me see your teeth, boy.
Actually, I didn't sign up.
Oh, why ever not?
You've got plenty of volunteers.
Whoa, I'll go through them.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be part of history.
Which is why I want to be a part of it.
Oh.
I'll sign up. Dr. Wiley, if you'll find a place for...
Eunice Sterling.
Fred Dribble.
We're going to be late for our next meeting.
Unpack the clipboard, Alice.
Freddie, thank you. TR won't be happy.
He can wait. What's 1 minute to the head of state?
He's a pompous, narcissistic, grandstanding ass. And what's more is he gets more meal than I do. What does that one say?
As a wife and mother, I am concerned about the purity of our food supply.
Food supply. Food supply! The women of America are obsessed with food.
Your tea, sir. Sugar?
No, don't give me that crap. Give me saccharin.
The Department of Agriculture is ready to regulate as soon as legislation is passed.
As soon as, you'll be saying that when I'm in my grave.
The grocers and the canners form a very strong lobby, to say nothing of the smokers, the distillers, the butchers, the bakers.
Listen, people are dropping like flies. Every day the papers have some new story. An article about ptomaine poisoning in Peoria, botulism in Biloxi.
That's why we need an advocate, a defender, an apostle of purity.
God, but why? Why does it have to be him?
He's mine. Oh.
Mr. Wilson, Mr. President. Greetings, salutations.
You are late.
Oh, the ladies, they cling. You know how it is.
Yes, I know how it is. Yes.
Oh, and may I present Miss
Oh, Miss Lakey, Alice Lakey, of course, from the New Jersey Women's Club. I get a lot of mail from your members.
It's an honor, Mr. President.
Oh, quite a voice you've got.
I used to be an opera singer.
Okay. Well, this is not the opera, okay? Contain yourself. Now, you really think this hygienic, what do you call it?
Hygienic table trial.
Yes. You think that those trials will actually prove anything?
They will be the most comprehensive studies ever performed on the effects of popular preservatives. Salicylic acid, potassium nitrate, formaldehyde. These and other chemicals permeate our food supply, yet their effects on the human body have never been properly analyzed.
Ah, well, I've analyzed them. I've analyzed them in Cuba. That's why you're here, Doc.
Yes.
I want pure food as much as you do, but I just do not want to kill anyone to get it.
Perturb yourself not, Mr. President. As it was in the biblical fable, when the royal fair of Babylon was compared to a plowman's table, we'll compare preservatives there.
And with them gone.
But why the restaurant? Can't you just feed the stuff and see what happens?
Supervise their food, I must supply it. I'll measure what goes in and what comes out. By controlling every aspect of their diet,
I'll remove any potential source of doubt. For this grand experiment to be properly scientific, all other variables must be removed. Then we'll know our study is properly specific. Adverse effects show our hypothesis is proved.
Couldn't you just try it on a dog?
Oh, the dog. I tried it on the dog. For human physiology, there is no analog. That's why I need a table full of strong and healthy men to give you ammunition to change doubting minds. When they wither from the effects of my experiment,
You'll know these drugs are poisoning mankind. Just one thing.
Everything else stays the same.
We change one thing.
And then we see the effects.
That one thing.
We can reliably claim
Is our thing.
our grocers should all reject.
Wiley, your plan sounds crazy to me, but sometimes crazy is good. We need to do something to make the Congress agree. It's out of control what we put in our food.
If congressional troglodytes are giving you defiance, vanquish them with the unimpeachable word of
Science!
All right. You've got your restaurant. Just don't let it turn into a freak show.
At last, we'll know the truth about borax. And then we can move on to other toxins like saccharin.
Get out! Get out! You, get out! Now!
Hygienic table trial number 1. The effects of hydrated borate of sodium, aka borax, on the human anatomy. What's for breakfast, William?
What you ordered, Doc? Oatmeal.
You know from whence these oats?
My Uncle Frank is whence these oats.
Without the aid of chemical fertilizer?
The only fertilizer Frank gets is what his horse leaves when he's done pulling the plow.
What a deal! Free oats! I don't mind a little borax. That stuff's in everything.
My stomach's cast iron. I'll eat a mountain of borax if the price is right.
Hi, Fred.
There we go. Gentlemen, my sources tell me Senator Haber is sponsoring the bill. A pure food and drug act. Our experiment here will provide the evidence he so desperately needs to convince his fellow congressmen of our philosophy that science should rule the world and science is me.
We're your squad of guinea pigs, eating who knows what. At these prices, we don't ask how Chef Billy makes it. We're flat broke but young and strong with rock solid guts. Dr. Wiley, dish it out. We know we can take it.
Hey, is he all right with the stuff, Doc?
Yes. Perhaps another few grains.
My carefully calibrated doses of chemicals should produce physiological effects.
A few more grains till it's indigestible. My calculations are correct.
I still don't taste it. I do feel a little funny in my... Oh, gosh! There's no toilet!
You don't need one.
Wiley said he'd take some samples, now we see his plan.
I feel a funny tickle.
My gut's filling up with air.
I'll analyze the chemistry of what poisons a man.
Oh, no, I got a tinkle. Elmer, hurry up in there.
And once I have statistics of your physical decay,
I'll march on into Congress and show them all I'm right. You called me mad, you're wrong. TYC! The numbers show these chemicals are all a toxic blight.
if they doubt the numbers, why, I'll just show them you. I'll bring them by to witness, just like you're in a zoo.
They'll gasp as you writhe on the floor, twisted in gastric pain.
You're feeling that?
I'm starting to. I'll sprinkle you again.
How does it look?
Smells like embalming fluid, but it's brown.
Is it firm?
It's medium.
Oh, that won't get us along.
I got it, boys. Me too.
Me three. Sit back down and eat. The booth's in use.
There's only one.
I really wanna be.
Well, it's all part of my study. I'm timing all of you to see how long your body retains what passes through.
Most experiments have control groups. This isn't scientific.
I just had the worst poop. The pain is most horrific.
Oh, Fred, we mustn't hurt you. Perhaps we should stop.
Well, you wanted to see science. Well, now you're at the top.
My gut's just turned inside out. You'll find them in my claw.
The bags are piling up, sir. The more, the merrier. A treasure lurks in those sacks. Not gold, not silver, but knowledge, truth. Your sacrifice will be recalled in all the history books. The noblemen who donated their bodies to science, laughing as they grappled with chemistry's evil hooks. In plot life's truth and truth I seek.
These boys lay some giants.
If you've got too much, I can analyze the bag for you.
This isn't woman's work.
Yeah, women are for delicate stuff like childbirth and roller derby.
All right, but if you change your mind...
That's it. I'm done, Doc.
William, send in another one.
Save yourselves.
Oh, my stomach's kicking like a mule. Oh, if I keep this up, I'm gonna bust a gut.
Hey, you look just like the last guy.
Oh, he's my brother.
I'm done. Off to work.
All right, take a bag with you. Bring everything back. If you get a haircut, I want your hair.
I'll see you tonight. Maybe we can go for a walk.
I'd love to.
Love!
I'm done. I peed out my butt.
Take a bag, every one of you, take a bag. All right, I'm off to the Speaker of the House. I'll expect your excretion reports upon my return.
Man, this place smells like a dead donkey.
Hey.
Dr. Wiley's, I presume?
Yeah, but we're full up, man. Go, wait on the line over there.
I'm here for a story. I'm Brown, from the quotes.
Ah, well, I'm brown too.
Anybody die yet?
Not yet, but stick around. Someone will.
Hey, can you run a centrifuge?
I can learn.
Okay, first, you have to squeeze it into a test tube. You say you're a Republican.
Born and bred, sir.
Then why do you want to tell everybody what to do? This law you want sounds like socialism.
Oh, the Grim Reaper knows no politics. These toxins we ingest are insidious. A grain of borax won't kill you, but a grain a day is 365 grains a year. When someone dies after several years...
Maybe they just got sick.
It is our job to protect people.
Oh, because you know better. There are millions of little old ladies who know more about victuals and good eating than you and your whole apothecary shop.
You underestimate my wisdom.
And they are protected by a very powerful guardian called the free market. It runs our whole way of life. Perhaps you've been too busy with your test tubes to notice.
Well, if you've read the papers I've been sending...
Look, Wiley, I'm as concerned about people's health as you are. But they can't be healthy if they're poor. Every new regulation and rule is another hoop grocers have to jump through to put food on the shelves. And those hoops cost.
President Roosevelt supports this legislation.
Ooh, Roosevelt! I'm so scared!
As do the wives and mothers of this country, you may have gotten a letter or two.
I get a lot of mail. Look, we'll hear and review the bill. Maybe we'll even vote on it.
Will it have your support?
I represent my constituents.
Meaning?
Let me open some more mail. Good day, sir.
Oh.
Yeah! Russell, grab a seat. The National Pickle Council thanks you for your time, Mr. Speaker. I just had that clown Wiley in here complaining about that Pure Food Bill Act again.
Job-killing socialistic legislation.
Yeah, but I get a lot of mail about it.
Perhaps these pickles will inspire you.
Oh my God.
My favorite flavor.
Next!
That happened a lot?
Every few weeks. Usually when the dosage goes up.
Ooh, juicy. I gotta go write this.
Mr. Howard, I found something unusual.
I should certainly hope so.
Squad member Dribble's potassium readings are normal.
So?
Everyone else is around 200 milligrams per liter. The skin is turning yellow. Dribble looks fine.
Guy's got a cast iron stomach.
Why is he so...
But look, if what's unusual is that he's fine, that's not going to help us sell the law, is it?
No, but...
Look, forget it, Eunice. We want bad news, not good.
Squad member Dribble!
Yes, my darling?
A word, please.
Oh, Denise is such a lovely word.
Greg, you're cheating. Don't ruin the experiment.
I can't keep eating this stuff.
Then quit.
Then they'll fire you. I'm his prime specimen, remember?
You're skewing the data. You show that eating salicylic acid is fine. How can we pass a law regulating it if you're supposedly chowing it down?
You're learning, and I'm with you. Is science more important than love?
I can't let this happen.
Eunice!
Dr. Wiley!
Ah, Eustace!
Eunice.
Ah, my dear, have you brought me a drink?
I wanted to show you this analysis.
First, show me a smile. You are the wind in my sails, you know.
One set of readings, which, if you look at...
Soon my bill will pass, and I will blow to a different place. The Pure Food Act will create a vast new apparatus with a chemical analysis of everything we eat. Do you see where this is leading?
I do, and I want to be part of it, but
A world ruled by science
would be the world for me.
A world where reason triumphs.
A scientocracy.
No longer will wives' tales rule our decisions. Instead, we'll have tests and peer review.
It's important important if you want scientific precision that you have no cheaters in your crew.
We'll need new institutions to monitor industry. The Wiley Academy of Proper Purity. What else? The Wiley Gastronomic Review will sample this and that.
Dr. Wiley, I'm trying to tell you, in this data, there's a rat.
The Wiley Culinary Council. The Wiley Agricultural Academy.
First, Wiley must address this irregularity.
The Wiley Institute of Molecular Analysis.
It seems your dreams are producing intellectual paralysis.
A building near the White House, 15 stories high, shall house my corner office with a stratospheric view.
I'll need someone pleasing to the eye. Euclid, my scrumptious pet, that person would be you. Such pretty hands make everything more appetizing.
I know where your hands belong, Doctor.
Yeah?
Right here. Feed the plant.
Left wings!
If ever you should visit the Smithsonian Institute, look out that Professor Wiley doesn't make you a recruit. He's got a lot of fellas there that tell him how they feel. They take a batch of poison every time they eat a meal. For breakfast they get cyanide in a coffin shape. For dinner, Undertaker's pile trimmed with grape. For supper, arsenic fritters dyed an appetizing shade. And late at night they get a prussic acid lemonade.
Members of Dr. Wiley's Poison Squad are beginning to see pink elephants chasing sky blue sheep. Visions of streaked, striped, and freckled wild animals. Borders are turning pink in color, losing flesh.
Martyrs to science. They may get over it, but they'll never look the same. That kind of a bill of fare would drive most men insane. Next week he'll give them mothballs on a newer girl's plane. They may get over it, but they'll never look the same.
Wiley, you told me this wasn't going to be a freak show.
Well, it's not, Mr. President. It's a science.
No, turning pink! Growing fur! These newspaper articles are scandalous!
Well, you can't believe everything you read in the news.
Once you have read that you have been fired, it'll be true. One more, Wiley. One more terrible accident!
Yes, sir, I understand. No more. Yeah. Freak show.
Wait, well, I didn't exactly think that it was gonna be
Hey, that picture they have of you was fine. Come on, smiling with all your test tubes and stuff. The ladies are gonna love it.
Good afternoon, Professor.
Oh, not really.
What's the matter?
Oh, never mind. You up to this morning's excremental analysis?
Oh, the increased dosage didn't do too much.
Oh, but your work is beautifully formatted.
Thank you.
You color-coded the graphs.
Yes, the red is, what's it? What is it?
And you found a correlation between sulfites and potassium imbalance.
Oh, did I?
What? These figures have 3 decimal places. They used to have 2. How did you achieve the extra statistical significance?
How did I?
Yeah.
How How did I do that, Howard? How did we do that?
We didn't. She did. She's been helping us.
Her? Eudora?
It's Eunice. She's good. Picks things up fast.
But she's and she was touching their. Young lady, how did you achieve this extra decimal place?
I analyzed each bag 3 times and averaged the results.
Which raised the significance of the data. Where did you learn statistics?
3 tests are better than 1. It's common sense.
I didn't think of it.
It never crossed my mind. Dinner time!
What's on the menu today?
Beef stew.
With formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde. We had that yesterday.
Well, I still have some left over.
Harvey, America needs you.
I'm weighing dinner.
You're due at the Cranford Ladies Auxiliary. The train leaves in 20 minutes.
Well, I can't perform scientific experiments and at the same time...
You asked me for the women of America, and I'm delivering them to you. Now you must woo them.
Are any of them younger than 100?
Come, my prince, we must fly!
Eunice, you're in charge. 5 milligrams per dose. 2 shakes is 5 milligrams.
Come on, Eunice. We got hungry boys to feed.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah, me either.
Well, you're going to eat every bite.
The devil has got a hold of the food supply in this country. Our precious nourishment has been contaminated with spurious compounds. You think that's coffee in your cup? Ha! That's chicory you're drinking! Your honey is glucose. Your pepper is dirt.
Disgusting!
Your molasses is tainted with chloride of tin. And that froth on your milk is cat's brains. All right. That's enough.
Write your congressman, girls! Tell them the women of America want to know what's in it! Electrifying! My petticoat is filled with goosebumps.
You won't gas in yourself, so Miss Wakey.
If there's anything I can do for you, any ache I can rub, any itch I can scratch.
I can scratch my own itches, thank you. Your job is to motivate those mamas to write.
It shall be done. The women of America will raise their voices.
Just your pens will be sufficient.
The Phoenix Domestic League wants you, as well as the Denver Ladies Auxiliary. I thought we could tour the West. I even booked us a private...
Good night, Alice.
Oh, such a tireless servant to the cause. It's a pity her pulchritude isn't on a par with her propinquity. More canine than feminine.
And yet the more feline females I've seen all look the same to me. The same eager faces, the same screams of puritanical ecstasy. All of them the same except
440 parts per million of potassium, 70 parts hydrogen sulfate.
the soul of a scientist in the body of the devil! I'm back! Everybody enjoying their dinner?
I'm just finishing.
Oh, sit. Such a hungry boy deserves 2 puddings. You, get out of here.
Oh, okay, I quit.
That's quite all right. I'm trying to lose a couple of...
I insist. Yummy. isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Have some more. Eat it all up.
I can't.
Oh, nonsense. Here comes the choo-choo. Open the tunnel. Oh, come on, Freddy. Yummy, yummy pudding. Mm-hmm. What did you say?
I said.
I believe I'm seeing a reaction.
Stop! You're giving him too much!
Well, I have to make up for all that he's missed. You've known about this, haven't you, Miss Sterling? The two of you are in cahoots.
Water!
You've been cahooting, conniving, canoodling behind my back.
Yes, I knew. It was the only way he could stay. No one can survive on this diet.
Well, that's what we're trying to prove. But I can't prove it if you cheat.
Fred, you have to quit. I'll quit too.
No, you can't quit.
Yeah, we need her, boss.
Fred, admit it. You don't have the stomach for this job.
I'm staying, but not for science, for you.
Well, I'm quitting for you. I'd rather bake cookies than work for a monster.
You're not leaving. You're going to graduate school for an advanced degree in chemistry. You'll go part-time while working for me.
Advanced universities don't accept women.
They will if the nation's foremost chemist tells them to. In 3 years, you'll be able to work at any lab in the country. A career you missed in chemistry. Still want to quit?
Well, I suppose just a dash won't kill him.
Just a little bit.
After all, it's only poison.
Be sure to eat all of it.
The years will pass and so will we, fit to frail until you see someone else in our chair.
But I'll still be there. For you, my darling, I'll stick around till I'm in the box under the ground.
Will he?
No promises, dear. After all, it's an experiment.
And we're all his guinea pigs.
A death would be an embarrassment.
We've got one coming, and it's big!
Doctor, this isn't science.
Oh, it is a little bit. More a strange alliance between publicity and,
If what I see, I'll write a book.
I think he's gonna get sued.
They signed a release. I'm off the hook.
Please save us from this food.
You boys all signed up for my study, recording your decay as toxins mount. Strange reactions occur inside your body.
Skyrocketing white blood cell counts.
What's for supper tomorrow, Doc?
We'll start with a simple salad dressed with formaldehyde, a sauce of borax and roasted salmon, saltpeter potatoes with sulfate on the side. My ice cream screams, it's chemical warfare. You'll walk and fit and healthy and you'll leave rather gaunt. While you're on my diet, your gut has not a prayer when you dine at
Wiley's restaurant.
None but brave can eat the fare.
I don't want any more.
It's good for you.
Oh, yes, sir, fired up for it. Well, why don't you have some?
All right. It's good. Needs a little salt.
Oh, here, I've got some for you.
We'll both have it. Now, Tell me about great-great-grandpa Fred. Did he survive?
He survived through borax, salicylic acid, benzoic acid, several different kinds of sulfites, formaldehyde, copper sulfate, potassium nitrate.
Half a gram. Mix it in. Let me see you do it. And
Can you
half a
spill
gram.
a little Eunice, like half of it?
No, Chester, you know better than to ask that. Mix it in. Where is Fred?
George, have you seen Fred?
Yeah, he's out here. Sniffing around. Hey, Fred!
Sorry I'm late. That fire hydrant smells so interesting.
Come here, Mr. Dribble. Let me dose you.
Hey, Eunice, I thought maybe after work we'd go for a little walk.
Well, I'd love to, Fred, but I have so much work to do.
Oh, you've always got to work.
You want me to pass my classes, don't you?
You need a break. You look pale, you're tired. An hour in the park would do you good.
Okay, when you get home.
No, walkies!
This is the year, sir.
Years? Years? You've been saying that for 3 years! What the hell is taking you so long?
Well, the data is quite compelling, but for some reason Congress seems to feel more research is needed.
Data! I've heard your data! 5 milligrams of this, half a pound of that! No one's going to look at a sheet full of numbers and go,
Oh, we need a lot.
Well, you barred me from speaking to the press.
well, they were making you sound like Dr. Frankenstein! You need to control the story.
I'm a scientist, sir, not a novelist.
Well, you are going to be an unemployed scientist if you don't pass this bill. Now go over to Congress and kiss some ass!
How was the president?
Inspiring.
Inspiring, like you, my Moses, parting the sea of resistance.
I don't feel very inspiring.
This is the year the Pure Food and Drug Act becomes law.
If it doesn't die in committee again.
At last, you will be our guardian,
Like it did last year.
our knight, vanquishing impurity.
And the year before.
And I will be behind you, the wind in your sails blowing. Behind you, behind you, propping you up and pushing you on like Josephine and Napoleon. Let me be the rock you lean on, the surface you can bind to.
There's some skullduggery, I suspect. Keeping this law off the books. Despite the support for this project.
I fear, once again, I'm cooked.
Fear not, I have your back. You have the strength of two.
That's not enough, my windy rock. We fight a multitude. I need your literary legion, your army of Amazons, writing with all their passion.
Oh, the letters again?
Yes, to their congressmen.
We've written so many letters. Is there nothing else I can do? Closer, I think, is better when I'm getting behind you.
The letters, my dear, are all I need.
We need something to write about. Statistics are so dull to read. My women are burnt out. If we were more clever.
a nervous wreck.
I need you behind me, Alice. Way behind.
You're late.
I'm sorry, but the president needed to speak to me.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, all the nerve.
Pure food, pure food, pure food, and all this in just one day. The women of America are fired up.
Women don't vote.
Yes, but their husbands do.
Hopefully their husbands understand the burden these regulations would be on industry. Prices would go up.
We say that again and again, but the letters keep coming. It's getting tough to ignore them.
The National Pickle Council thanks you for your support of free enterprise and sends you this token of appreciation.
I'm sorry, I can't keep
And from the Baking Powder Alliance, the American Distillers Society, the Federation of Canned Vegetables,
maybe a little.
the Slaughterhouse Guild,
Sausages
and dessert from the U.S. Candy Council.
The concerns of these worthy organizations merit more study. Mr. Townsend, I can assure you, I think the Pure Food Act will remain in committee for quite some time.
They've lost more weight, some new scabs, hair loss. Squad member Dribble has been barking at passing cars.
So nothing interesting.
There's ammonia in their blood.
Oh, ammonia. I wish someone cared.
I care. It means their livers are shutting down.
Yes, it does. When are you graduating, Eunice?
This June.
Do you have any plans?
I suppose I'll look for work in a lab somewhere, maybe out west. Fred and I, we haven't really talked about it.
Well, you know, you've been an exemplary technician and a delight to the eye.
Stop it.
I wish I could offer you a job, but the way things are going, I'm not sure my little restaurant will still be in business.
You presented good evidence, Doctor. If Congress doesn't recognize that, they're not fit to govern.
No, it's not just Congress. It's the American people. A number on a page just isn't that persuasive. Sometimes I think we need a dead body.
I have this morning's excrement report.
Oh, later. They've called me in for testimony. Again. I suppose I should prepare.
Of all the people to be our hero, why did we get this guy? A lecherous, balding weirdo guards America's food supply. His roving eye is creepy, and I hate his little jokes. Such an unlikely hero on whom to pin our hopes.
I fight with women. Prettiness equals propinquity. Unfortunately, this iceberg is propinquitous to me. I should rejoice, my lab has never run so well. And yet, I cannot focus, I feel under a spell.
Where is the man I dream of? A strong hand and a gentle voice. Where is the man both witty and wise, of strong will yet allowing my choice? Men are such a rough breed, their poetry dressing a parade. I think that Mr. Darwin's right, and men are still half ape.
Men and women are so different and yet intertwined. How can I be near them without losing my mind? My whole life has been a fight for edible purity, And yet the fight is lost if I don't show maturity.
I dream of a world that's equal, with food that's safe to eat, where the words of men are as innocent as the sermon of a priest. And yet I get this caveman leering at my breast, not who I'd imagined leading the righteous quest.
Can't I just look and see nothing?
I'm not so hard to seduce.
Can't I treat her like a machine?
If you treat me with respect.
Can't I read her reports without blushing?
Contempt is a form of abuse.
Can't I keep my thoughts clean?
Mockery of my intellect. Why is it so hard to be near you? How can the human race survive this fight within? We always lose between our heads and thighs.
In order to seem appealing, I hide the urge to sin. I fear the savage feeling I feel deep within. But she sees right through me, not that there's much to see. Even now my impure thoughts pollute my purity. I must focus on my test tubes, on all my important work. Maybe if I save the world, she won't think I'm up.
Miss Markey, Dr. Wiley's
Asleep, I know.
How do you?
My room is across the street. I can see in his window.
You two are very close.
Not as close as I'd like. Miss Sterling, I'm here to see you. I've offered that man beauties from New York to San Francisco, and he's turned them all down, at least for more than a night. Harvey Wiley needs a good woman behind him. And if it can't be me, let it be you.
I am behind him. Who do you think does all the work around here?
You know what I mean.
In a few weeks, I graduate. I'll be a master chemist.
Oh, who cares? He's making history.
History, yes, his story. What about my story?
The history of the world is the history of men. And behind every great man is a woman. Let your greatness be the greatness upon which his greatness rests.
I don't want him resting his greatness on me. I want to be great. Me. I want the Eunice Sterling School of Organic Chemistry. The Eunice Sterling Institute of Fecal Analysis. I want to see a woman's name on a building for a change, don't you?
What I want is pure food. Or have you forgotten that?
Hear ye! Now I cannot hear ye. Discussion opened on bills 30444572, 7081, etc., etc., collectively known as the Pure Food and Drug Act. The foundation of our nation is a democratic process, establishing the laws which guide us. That Congress should regulate, and yet not suppress, the process behind what goes inside us. We're here today to consider a profound regulation of universal culinary analysis. This law raises a question for the entire nation. Food should be good, but who's to say what good is? There's good for your taste buds, good for your health, good for your pocketbook, good for the soil. A balance in life must be made between health and the quality of what we boil. We welcome Dr. Wiley of Poison Conway, who's in support of this legislation. as well as grocers who can proudly claim to be the ones actually feeding this nation, as well as experts established and esteemed to give opinions on the bill's merits. They differ with Dr. Wiley, or so it seems, on our diet and how to prepare it. Dr. Wiley, are you ready?
Your Honor,
That's all I need to hear. You'll have your turn. Now pipe down for a bit. Congress, are you ready? All right then. Let's go, grocers. Give us your know-how.
I'm just a pickle farmer from Keokuk, Iowa. We preserve our gherkins with a benzoate wash. If Uncle Sam sits down on my business, I'm gonna feel kind of squashed.
Saltpeter gives my meat a good flavor. We sell 100 salamis a day. And each one of us eats embalmed meat, and we know it and like it that way.
I'm a fisherman from Gloucester, Massachusetts. I put borax on my codfish, a sprinkling so tiny. I tried without, but found I need that borax, or else my fish is really, really slimy.
We've worked for years and years on our secret recipes. If we put it on the label,
we'll all be out of work. A dash of this and that is how we ward off all disease. Go back
on Dr.
Wiley and don't be such a jerk.
Tell us, good doctor, how this socialist law you're proposing won't destroy our economy.
Wiley!
Speaker, I won't hem and haw. This law will rescue our gastronomy.
Regulations are the bane of all conservatives. Uncle Sam squashing you is the last thing that I want. However, if we keep eating, all of these preservatives will need a hearse parked outside every restaurant. When I started with my squad, just a bit is fine, I thought, like you. But when I saw what happened to the mods, I realized if it kills germs, it kills us too.
I hear these worthy gentlemen have fears about my law. They think they need these chemicals to purify their food. I've heard this in my travels from DC to Wichita. Manufacturers complaining that I'll leave them destitute.
But I'm here today with good news. No need to throw a tantrum.
My analytical reviews show this problem is a phantom.
Regulations is the key to killing all the germs.
A properly run factory gives nobody worms.
Said you!
Baloney! I simply don't believe it! We've tried it without chemicals, and nobody wants to eat it!
Well, you simply have to...
That's enough from you! Dr. Victor Vaughn, esteemed and eminent, benzoic acid expert from the U of Michigan. Doctor, must we cut them out completely or else sicken?
Everything is poisonous if you eat enough of it, from raisins to Russian dressing. However, if you stay within certain limits,
Those poisons are actually a blessing. Benzonate of soda is found all throughout nature, in cranberries, carrots, and green peppers. If this chemical is used so much by the creator, a dash or two won't turn us into lepers.
Would you put it into ketchup?
Yes.
Would you put it into ham?
Yes.
Would you put it into milk?
Yeah. Oh, milk is too wholesome.
Oh, so you think it would make you ill?
No, just a little.
Here are your standards. They're not so well defined. I think the jury would be confused by testimony of this kind. As for benzoate in cranberries, I have experimental data that shows that synthetic is very different from the creators. No chemist can ever imitate the exquisite shape of his molecule.
But surely just a little bit.
Oh, now you break your rule.
Oh,
You say a little means it's harmless. You come up against me.
I see.
Your argument is charmless. You're killing them slowly. Subtle injuries which tell in time the body is reduced. Slow death is nonetheless a crime, Dr. Vaughan. I'm not seduced.
Oh, curse you, Wiley, you vanquished me. Your science is too strong. I feel my test tube yanking me, so I'll just move along.
You're pretty slick, disposing of Dr. Vaughan. Our next guest is more hard to lick. Dr. Eccles, you're on!
Ow! Ptomaine! Ptomaine! It's a killer, taking our people out. It's decay, not preservatives, we gotta worry about. Once upon in Brooklyn in 1886, they took formaldehyde out of milk and people got real sick. Little babies, they were drinking it and they started dying. Dead babies from spoiled milk, it's not so mystifying. Ptomaine! A deadly poison lurking in our food, far worse than formaldehyde, my research does conclude. Preservatives improve it, don't tell us to remove it. They kill the bugs, they're wonder drugs, Dr. Wiley can't disprove it. Ow!
Poison kills bugs, I don't deny it. In that Dr. Eccles is not untrue. But the part on which he's strangely quiet is what the poison also does to you. As for dead babies, I've read that paper of his about death rates in states with pure food laws. I checked the dates on those laws and gee whiz, it looks like the doctor has got his dates wrong. The laws in those states for preservative prevention post-date those death rates by several years. The statistics do not support his contention. Dr. Eccles, you're toast, so get out of here! Causation, he claims with no correlation. Your experts, sir, are shills for big food. Eccles worked for the Manufacturers Association. You intend to deceive, I must sadly conclude.
A lot of tricks up your sleeve. But if you say you're greatly deceived, you think you have won, but you are mistaken. Let's hear from Congress. I open the floor to debate.
It's socialism, autocratic,
Expensive,
annoying. It's a minefield of rules that Wiley's deploying.
The principle is wrong, it's simply unfair. It places the public in Wiley's hands. Our economy has not a prayer if we give in to this loony's demands.
Scientists are always finding bugaboos. There's something harmful everywhere. Everything is harmful if it's overused. So I say a little bit is fair.
Gentlemen, I won't use the lily. I've an objection, so let me be frank. A life among test tubes and bacilli turns a man into an obsessive crank.
Yes, our experts get money, but Wiley's not clean. Our Julius Caesar is more like Macbeth. He claimed cum honey was glucose mixed with paraffin. The man just loves to scare folks to death.
We challenge this program. The Constitution would deny it. It's criminal for Uncle Sam to rule over our diet. Government analysis only causes harm. How long before it says how you should run your farm? If we tinker with our food supplies, chaos will erupt. If government gets more centralized and inefficient, if not corrupt. As for the cheaters and swindlers, state court should handle this. Government's a convincer.
Let's build this law. Dismiss. I understand your trepidation. Let me explain how applying these limits will actually strengthen our nation.
Regulations are the bane of all preservatives, but you should want these, and I'll tell you why. It's because of all of these active preservatives. We've lost faith in our food supply. Every day in the paper someone new has died from some strange thing that they ate. Customers read and lose appetite for what they see on their plates.
Purity is a selling point. It calms people's fears. I'm sure you've read the letters from my army of volunteers.
They want peas to be peas, no coloring or tricks.
To woo people back, we need proper ethics.
If a canner is ethical, he'll never have to fake it.
He won't know the laws there, for he'll never want to break it. Your business will be on a foundation from which it cannot be removed. There will be no hesitation if people trust your food.
Purity's white knight has struck a death blow to the dragon of preservatives!
I fear the dragon's armor is too thick.
Nonsense! You devastated them, and you even made it rhyme! There's no way they can...
Thanks for stopping by, Russ. I'll enjoy the pickles.
I'll be back next week with some cheese.
So the fix was in.
$1 worth 1,000 words in Washington.
I don't know why you don't like this soup. It's delicious.
Have some more salt.
So how did Wiley fix the fix? I guess that stuff of his wasn't enough.
Wiley didn't know that while he was busy testifying, things back at his restaurant were getting out of hand.
And one for you. One for you. And the last one.
Stew with saltpeter sauce.
And the last one is for Freddy. Freddy, do you want your supper? Do you want your supper? Do you want your yummy up? Gotcha. Come here.
Freddy, finally happened.
I got promoted. I'm an assistant supervisor now. I'm a bigger cog.
Fred, that's wonderful.
In a few years, I'll be
Supervisor?
How did you know?
I didn't. I was going to say that I graduated. I have a master's degree in chemistry.
Eunice, oh my darling. I'm so proud we can hang this diploma over our fireplace.
Fireplace?
In our house, when we're married, at last you can quit this job and I can support you and we can have babies.
Well, I was thinking I might get a job as a chemist since I like it so much. I've spent the last few years working toward this, and
you've proven what a woman can do, and now you can get busy being a woman. In this world, there are men and there are women. The Creator made us different with a plan. Men to bring home the daily bacon, and women to stand behind her man.
Behind?
Eunice, you are my inspiration. A scientific woman is for me. And now you can get busy in the kitchen. The perfect cookie made with chemistry.
Cookies? Cookies?
I need a good woman to stand behind me, to take care of everything. And you've handled this place so divinely that I went out and bought you this ring.
In this world, there are women and there are men. But if there's a plan, then God likes cruel jokes. This planet's run by beasts whose brains are broken. I think all this creator stuff a hoax.
You already gave me
Yes, we need each other to procreate. Otherwise, we'd have two separate nations. A land of tranquility and a savage, insane state. You men are a sick mutation!
Are you sure I should eat that much? God.
Wiley put me in charge while he's away. I have a more radical experiment in mind. Woman's place is behind her man, or so men say. I'll stay with you, but I won't be behind!
Wait till I tell the girls about this. They'll write 1,000,000 letters.
Silence! Tell no one.
You didn't weigh that poison.
You don't need more numbers, you need a body. Now your bill will pass.
This is not scientific.
It will be. Once we dissect him, I wonder what his liver looks like. Let's get it under a microscope.
You're fired.
I did this for you. I want to be behind you.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear your ardor has overwhelmed your acumen.
Don't give me that talk, not me.
Oh, but prudence dictates a peaceful parting of the ways.
For 3 years.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to write you a recommendation.
Oh, dynamite! Oh, what a toy! Oh, this is startling!
Ugh. I told you to close that.
Doc, it was stuffy in here.
Call in another volunteer. We need someone else to finish his porridge.
There's no one here, Doc. I think they all heard Fred howling.
Oh. Well, I suppose we can cancel this data.
I think I've had enough.
Me too.
Yeah,
You
come out of here.
You're all. Bye.
I guess you won't be needing me anymore.
I guess not.
Hasta la pasta, Doc. There's some borax pudding in the fridge, if you can finish it.
We're done too, then.
I had better start sending out resumes.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you both. Goodbye. Happy trails. Farewell. Oh. Well, Alice, I guess my study's over.
Never! I will be your subject! At last my time has come! You have my bosom under your...
I'm beginning to think that the best way to get people to stop eating poison is not to feed them poison.
It's an elemental odor, raw and cruel. It's rich, almost rancid, sensual and strong. And it would be meat stored in great piles and rooms, and thousands of rats would race about on it. Read more! A man could run his hand over these piles of meat and sweep off handfuls of the dried dough of rats. Ew!
What is that abomination you're reading?
The Jungle!
By Upton Sinclair!
It's hot for him now. Your old news, Wiley. I came to tell you. Oh, and your law passed.
It what?
Sorry, Russell. No more pickles.
I hereby declare the Pure Food and Drug Act a law.
Yes. Thank you so much. I could not have done it without all you fine ladies. Always behind me.
Well, now he's gonna get even more meal than I do.
And with the administration of this law will come a vast apparatus measuring and appraising every aspect of food production. The power of the federal government forged into a sword for the holy cause of gastronomic purity. And wielding that mighty sword will be me. At last, a world ruled by science, and science is me.
It's not just you.
I'll test everything for compliance. Every codfish, every pea.
A hero, he's so dreamy.
I'll never quit.
I say he's a Houdini. I analyzed that shit.
Through days and nights of ceaseless toil, my poison squad has proven small quantities of chemicals add up to execution. But worry not, I'll be your knight. Astride my bureaucratic steed, I'll ferret out this toxic blight.
Wiley's the man we need.
The world I'll build with this mighty code will be pure as virgin snow. The food you eat will taste most sweet for the safety that you know.
And these villains who would dose you with these chemical creations will be put where they're supposed to, behind bars for adulteration.
Wiley, save us from these vultures poisoning our plates.
To the Department of Agriculture, I have food to regulate.
Why him? Why him?
You were right, Eunice. We did need a dead body. Sinclair Lewis gave us a slaughterhouse full of them.
That's not science.
No, but we needed the science too, and you gave us that. And he'll never thank you.
Men!
Vain, aren't they?
Childish.
Greedy.
Lecherous.
And yet they run everything.
How can we get rid of them?
Well, we do need them occasionally. And it's more a question of controlling them, and for that we need to vote.
Vote? Women!
Oh, I do need a new project.
Vote!
Vote! Vote! Vote! Vote! Vote! Vote!
If you mix them together, they're actually pretty good.
So the poison didn't kill him?
Nope. In fact, he kind of developed a taste for it.
What happened to Eunice?
She got involved in the suffrage movement, got busted for stuffing ballot boxes. After that, she moved to France, disappeared during World War I. And Wiley became the big shot he always wanted to be, and when they finally got sick of him in Washington, he went to work at housekeeping, made a mint.
Great-great-grandpa Fred?
He stayed at the Department of Agriculture, married a secretary there.
Great-great-grandma Maggie?
Yeah, Maggie. They settled down and had a boy.
Great-grandpa Jonathan?
And he had...
You?
He had Stephen Dribble.
You're Stephen Dribble.
I became Stephen Dribble. The real Stephen Dribble was the body they found with those dog tags in Korea. As the years went by and my friends started to age around me, they said, well, that Frederick Dribble is certainly well preserved. And then Jonathan, he found me shaving my ears, and he pulled the switch. And then when I heard that Stephen was missing in combat, I flew to Korea.
So you're my
great-grandfather and great-great-great-grandfather. All those preservatives tickled me. Aside from that, I feel quite fit. I'm well preserved, fresh as the day I was canned. I ate what I was served.
Would have killed an ordinary man.
The rest of us died years ago.
I swear it wasn't my fault.
Wiley, you're our hero.
Try some of my special
Every generation now put on a show, so people don't know that I'm so damn old. But I'm
well preserved. He's a chemical free with a tap on the Z. He should have been dead years ago.
In fact, he already is.
Now being a zombie is not so bad.
You have me to thank for that, my lad.
No one said thank you to me. Women get a lousy deal. All that time I worked for free. You were hired for your sex appeal.
My family tree is appalling. I think I'm gonna faint. The skin feels like it's crawling. Is it what I learned or what I ate?
Don't worry, man, I'll see them all. Only the brave could eat the bear. And no one got you like your grandpa, so you can eat without a care.
And you'll be
well preserved.
Special salt on all that you eat.
Well preserved.
Saltpeter on all the meat.
Well preserved.
Chemistry is such a treat.
Well preserved.
Borax isn't something you eat.
Well preserved. Yes, you're well preserved.
Try some. Here comes